Factoring a polynomials expressed as the sum of monomials means finding an equivalent expression that is product. For example, if we have a monomial like 8b cubed minus 64b squared plus b minus 8, we can write like product is very useful when we have to find solution of equation. We will use grouping terms with common factor. It will be the first step. And the second step, we will use distributive property to factor polynomial by grouping. Our distributive property formula works from left to right side and from right to left side. For factoring polynomials by grouping, we will use way from right to left side. So I would like to remind you how this formula works. If we have AB plus AC, why we have after A parenthesis B plus C? Because we have common factor A. What does mean factor out? Factor out, it is we have to take the first term divided by A plus the second term divided by A. Now we can cancel out A equals A, B plus C. Usually we skip this step, but this is important for understanding property formula, distributive property formula. For example, if we have situation 3x plus x square, we have common factor x. It would be x parenthesis 3 plus x. For example, if you have just x minus x squared, common factor x, it would be 1 minus x, because x over x give you 1. So distributive property formula work like that. Example 1. We are going to factor polynomial by grouping. So the first we will combine the first and the second term and third and the fourth. We have 8b cubed minus 64b squared close parenthesis plus b minus 8 close parenthesis. Now common factor, it would be 8b squared. Now we can see we have b minus 8, the first parenthesis, and our b minus 8 doesn't have, this expression doesn't have common factor, so we will keep b minus 8. Now our common factor for this expression, b minus 8 and b minus 8. So we will use distributive property formula. It would be b minus 8 parenthesis, it is our common factor, open parenthesis, 8b squared plus 1. It is our answer. It is factoring form of our given polynomial. The second example, we will combine the first and the second term of our polynomial and the third and fourth, but carefully. So the first, we open parenthesis, y cubed plus 8y squared. Now we have minus, so carefully with minus. We can use two approaches. We can put plus here and keep negative 7y minus 56. Now we can see we have common factor y squared, so factor out distributive property, it would be y plus 8. The second parenthesis have common factor negative 7. So negative 7 common factor, and we distribute minus, so we must change our sign inside parentheses. It would be y plus 8. Now common factor we can see, it would be y plus 8. It is common factor. We can write y plus 8, open parenthesis, y squared minus 7. It is factoring form of our given polynomial. Example 3. We have here a more complicated case because our polynomial has 3 variables a, b, and k. Before we have only one. So now we will try our approach. We will combine the first and the second term and third and fourth. It would be 14ab plus 10a squared plus 35 kb plus 25 ka. Now we can see the first parenthesis has common factor, greatest common factor we need. Greatest common factor, it would be 2a. So 14ab divided by 2a, it would be 7b plus 5a plus the second parenthesis, the second couple, has greatest common factor 5k. We have 7b plus 5a. Now this is 5k. Now we can see our expression has common factor 7b plus 5a. We follow our distributive property formula. Open parenthesis, it would be 2a plus 5k. This is our factoring form of given polynomial. Example 4. We will combine the first term and the second term and third and fourth. So we have 6xu minus 9xv plus 8yu minus 12yv. Now we can see as the first parenthesis we have common factor 3x. So 3x, I change ink, 3x, and we have 2u minus 3v plus the second parenthesis has common factor 4y. It would be 2u minus 3v. Perfect. Now we can see our expression has common factor 2u minus 3v. So 2u minus 3v is our common factor, and open parenthesis 3x plus 4y. It is factoring form of our given polynomial. Example 5. We are going to factor polynomial 15x cubed minus 20x squared minus 9x plus 12 by grouping. So we combine the first term and the second and the third and fourth. We have 15x cubed minus 20x squared plus negative x plus 12. Now we can see the first parenthesis has common factor 5x squared, greatest common factor. So from the first term of the first parenthesis we have 3x minus 4. The second parenthesis, carefully we have minus. the greatest common factor, it would be negative 3. So now inside parentheses we have 3x minus 4. Now very good, we have common factor 3x minus 4. It is common factor for our expression. Now we will use our distributive property formula. 3x minus 4, 5x squared minus 3. It is factoring form of given polynomial. Now practice time. You can check a level of your understanding, find solution for the following examples, and next slide you will able to see answer. It is answer for practice set. Thank you for watching. I hope it is helpful. See you soon.